My name is Rogerson, and I study business with supply chain management at the University of Huddersfield. And my job title within Cummins is a sourcing specialist, and I work at the Huddersfield site within the purchasing and procurement department. So from my personal experience here at Cummins, the culture for me has been really open and really inclusive. So here at Cummins, we have a history of employing placement students. So the employees in different departments understand the challenges that we go through and the stage of life that we are at. So that sense of them understanding and communicating effectively with us has been really positive and really important in me settling into the role and into the company. So my main roles and responsibilities here at Cummins is to look after the purchasing and sourcing at a range of different sites across the world. And what this entails is to ensure different departments within Cummins to enable the purchasing and supply of different parts from suppliers. The sites that I look after are sites in Scotland, Belgium and America. So the most interesting project that I've been a part of is the integration of two separate Cummins sites. So looking at how the purchasing function, the quality department and the material planning department all come together to collaborate and interlink all the functions from the two separate entities into one single plant. So for me, the best thing about working for Cummins is definitely the people. They're all really enthusiastic about their job, they're really helpful and really understanding during the day. But additionally to that, through Cummins, we've got a large social side as well. So on a Wednesday and Thursday night, I've been invited to play five-a-side with a range of different people from the Cummins site that I work at. So Cummins has a company-wide scheme called the Triple EC scheme. This stands for Every Employee, Every Community. This is where every single employee must undertake 4 hours of community work per year within their local area. This work may include going into local schools, promoting STEM projects and STEM events, but also from my personal experience, I took out a group of vulnerable people on a narrowboat day trip out, and the feeling that I got from this was huge. The empowerment that we got was just fantastic, and it's a really, really enjoyable experience. I've really enjoyed my time here at Cummins. So working with a range of different departments throughout the year and getting the experience of different departments and that additional learning, which I don't think I would have got from other placements. So my top tip is to go into the interview and just be really, really enthusiastic and just give the impression that you really want to be there, because that's what we want from a placement student. Because once you get in, it's a really fantastic opportunity and it's a really fantastic experience, especially moving forward with your life. So to begin with, I was in the office and started before the pandemic happened. And obviously that transition between working from the office and working from home, that was strange, but it was good. So during the initial stage of working from home, we took ergonomic tests to ensure that our home setup was ergonomically friendly for your back and for your health. And I think that's a really, really positive outcome from Cummins to reach out and say we are still looking after you. So my role pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, the only real difference I'm seeing is my location. So I've moved from the office to a home working environment, but I'm still in constant communication with my manager and with the procurement leadership So in that respect, it has not really changed too much. During the pandemic, Cummins has been fantastic. So office workers, we are working from home, and in the UK, that's continuing until January 2021, where there'll be another review. For the employees working on site, there is a screening tent which you have to go through initially every single day to be screened to ensure that you are safe to be working on site. So one of the main reasons why I applied for Cummins is because during my first year at university, we have a project which runs aside Cummins as well. So we look at their internal processes and the manufacturing processes. And with that connection and collaboration already embedded with myself and Cummins, I wanted to go back and spend my third year placement working for Cummins. To begin with, you get an extensive handover period. So for me personally, I had 8 weeks of where the previous placement student, we sat every day, all day, sat together, and he trained me up on all the different systems and shared all his knowledge. Then after that, we'll go into your own personal projects and your day-to-day work. And then finally, at the end of that, of your placement, we will then train up the new placement student. So it goes full circle. So at the end of it, we will pass on our knowledge, which we've learned throughout the year, onto the new placement student to carry it forward into the next year. I would definitely recommend applying for Cummins within your placement year, as they're really, really keen on developing your personal skills and your professional skills.